Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you join the Atlantic Coast Conference, our players and coaches in honoring America and celebrating its freedom and those who protect. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
You're watching college wrestling on the ACC Network Extra. Hello and Happy New Year. I'm Ryan Tice. Happy to be joining you Matt Side from Durham, North Carolina for two teams kicking off their 2019 dual schedule, the Penn Quakers and the Duke Blue Devils. We are underway at 125 pounds. For Duke, it's redshirt freshman Harrison Campbell, and for Penn, Carmen Ferrante, a true freshman with a record of 12-5. It's Ferrante working for the takedown here. Does not quite have it yet. And he gets it there. Referee awards it. Ferrante hails from Newton, New Jersey. It was a standout on that Bergen Catholic team last year that finished #1 in the country. Was a big-time recruit coming out of high school, top 20 at his weight class. And we're seeing it now with him being 12-5 on the year and up early with a 2-0 lead. Ferrante gets the 4 count. That's going to be 4 near fall points. Up 6-0. A minute into our first match of the afternoon. Ferrante looking for another turn. Loses Campbell a little bit, but he is back in on a double, and Campbell cannot get away. He is back down. Good mat return there from Ferrante. Campbell from Duke is 2-6 on the year, 1-0 in dual matches. Was a red shirt last year who took 3rd at the Appalachian Open. Was a 2-time North Carolina State champ.
1:11 to go here in the first period. Penn up 6-0.
Ferrante, like we mentioned, up 6-0, 1:11 left here in the first period. He got a takedown early and 4 near fall points. Currently has just went over 1:30 of riding time, and here's another turn, and that's going to be a 4 count, 4 more near fall points. Ferrante wasting no time here. Getting up to a 10-0 lead. Approaching 2 minutes of riding time, and this is what the coaching staff at Penn expects from him. Talked to head coach Roger Reyna before the match. He said Ferrante was a national level recruit, and the key that they want to see from him is that he just keeps developing.
Seconds ago in the first period.
And that's another turn, another 4 near fall points for Ferrante. Very close to the technical fall. 14-0, and he's got 2.5 minutes of riding time. But it looks like Campbell's going to make it to the second period here. Ferrante gets choice, and he will start the second period on bottom. An escape here will end the match by technical fall. Ferrante up quick. And there's the escape. That'll do it. A 15-0 technical fall for Carmen Ferrante of Penn, the true freshman. Continues to look good. And at 1:33, we do have a forfeit from Duke. Doug Zapp, the freshman from Penn, comes out and takes the forfeit. That is going to put Penn up 11-0 early on over the Duke Blue Devils, 2 matches in. At 141 pounds from Duke, sophomore Josh Finesilver, one of the 4 Finesilver brothers on the team. All 4 of them reached the NCAA championships last year. And representing Penn, a freshman, another freshman for them, Grant Aronoff, brings a record of 5-2. Finesilver is 13-6 on the season. And we'll have a stalemate, and they will start back up neutral. Finesilver was an NCAA qualifier at 133 pounds last year, moving up to 141, and Aronoff in on a quick shot this time. Trying to finish here, puts the leg in. That's going to be 2 for Aronoff. He's got those legs in deep on one side on Finesilver. Finesilver fighting them off. Finesilver's out. 1-point escape. A lot of action here early on in this match. We're only 1:15 in. Both guys have taken a shot. Nice little ankle pick there from Finesilver, and a quick finish.
Josh Finesilver takes the lead with a minute 30 to go in the first period.
Finesilver with a team-high 6 pins this year. No one else on the Duke roster has more than 3. He's placed at a couple of tournaments, took 5th at the Hokie Open, 2nd at the Keystone Classic, and looking to go back to the national tournament again. Only got a 1 count there, no back points. You see Finesilver working that leg on the left side. Penn was very aware of how Duke likes to ride legs. Head coach Roger Reyna said they were a very good leg riding team, and that will be one of the keys for the Penn squad today. And you can see Finesilver really working that leg, trying to get a turn. Finesilver does get credit for 2 back, but we do have injury time.
25 seconds to go in the first period. Josh Feinsilver up 6-2. Excuse me, that's 3-2.
They just announced the score is 3-2. I believe it's 5-2.
It's 5-2.
There it is.
Feinsilver with 25 seconds to go.
5-2 is correct. Feinsilver will get choice because the match was stopped for injury while he was working a move, and he will choose bottom. So a lot of points already in the first period between these two young wrestlers, a sophomore and a freshman. 15 seconds left. Feinsilver trying to get out of here. Aronoff doing a good job of staying in control on top. Feinsilver trying to take him to his back. And he's going to get the reversal right before the buzzer. 2 points for that reversal. That will make it 7-2 in favor of Feinsilver heading into the second period. He's also got 22 seconds of riding time. And Aronoff's choice is neutral. That might be a case of where they know how good Feinsilver is on top, running the legs, and Penn just does not want to put their guy underneath in that situation. Another nice low shot from Feinsilver. He hit on that earlier in the match. Aronoff draped over top, trying to prevent the 2 points. Trying to tie up those ankles as Feinsilver keeps looking for that 2. He needs to start circling more to the legs, and we're going to get a stalemate.
Stalemate action. 1:30 remains in the second period.
Both coaches said this one was going to be a key matchup before the match, and it's been a good one so far. Aronoff adds another takedown, closes the score to 7-4. Feinsilver working his way out here. Very nearly has the 2. He's going to put his opponent onto his back in danger. Comes back for the crossface. There is the 2-point reversal. And Feinsilver's got him on his back now. Only able to get 2 for the near fall. But he is putting up points in a hurry here. 11-4 is the count. 30 seconds left in the second period. And Feinsilver has been a bonus point machine for these Duke Blue Devils. 6 falls, 1 technical fall, 2 major decisions so far this season. Nice crossface there from Josh Feinsilver, the sophomore from Greenwood Village, Colorado. Just throwing a deep half Nelson there, runs out of time, but he does have choice in the third period. He also has an 11-4 lead and 47 seconds of riding time.
Takes bottom for the third period, up 11-4.
Feinsilver, of course, one of those 2 sets of twins for the Blue Devils, and very nearly had a reversal. He is the twin brother of Matt, younger brother of Mitch and Zach. We will see all 3 of those guys later on today. Aronoff's got that leg in. Feinsilver looking to switch out of it. Not much luck yet, but he is starting to put Aronoff in a little bit of danger, and he slips out. There's the reversal.
2 reversals for Josh Feinsilver. 1:20 remaining in the third period.
Feinsilver in major decision territory now. Up 13-4. 1:05 left in regulation. He's got that deep half Nelson on the left side, not able to do anything with it. Aronoff hit for stalling, his first.
First warning
No
stall.
points yet. Just a warning at this point. And he might have a reversal now. There it is. Can't tell if he's got the cradle locked up. It looks like he does. He's going to need to put his head in the side in order to get that over, but Feinsilver's got his leg. It's a little bit of an awkward position, and he lets the cradle go. He's got to be careful how he's riding because he's giving Feinsilver that leg. Feinsilver takes it. We've got 10 seconds left in regulation. Feinsilver up 13-6.
5 seconds.
And Escape would have clinched the major decision, but it does not look like he's going to get it. Oh, Aronoff just got hit for his second stalling.
Wins the match, 14-6.
That is going to be a point for Feinsilver, and it will clinch the major decision. 1 second left. I think Aronoff thought it was over. And that'll do it, 14-6. Major decision win for Josh Feinsilver. And Duke is on the board. That'll make it 11-4 in the team score. Penn in the lead, but that was a big one for Josh Feinsilver. He's been a bonus point machine all year for the Blue Devils and does it once again. And here's our highlighted match of the afternoon. 2 top 20 guys. Number 6, Mitch Feinsilver, the redshirt senior from Duke, wrestling number 17, Anthony Artolona, the true freshman from Penn, one of 5 true freshmen starting for the Quakers. These two guys met earlier this year at the Keystone Classic. Feinsilver was the winner, 5-2. And this should be another good one. These guys know each other a little bit now, and for a guy like Artolona, he's gotten a taste of college wrestling, whereas the Keystone Classic was in mid-November, very early on in the season. Artolona, 12-2 on the year. Feinsilver, 17-3. A consensus top 10 guy Feinsilver is, according to the national rankings. And perhaps even more impressive, he is a 3-time NCAA qualifier at 3 different weights. Started his career at 133, was only the 3rd freshman in school history to make the NCAA championships. And then last year he wrestled all the way up at 157 pounds. This year back down at 149 and looking good, Feinsilver is. He's 6-3 versus ranked foes, and Artolona gives him a chance for another one. Artolona was a top 50 recruit coming out of high school, ranked 21st overall in the class by Intermat, 32nd by Flow Wrestling, and both outlets had him number 7 at 152 pounds. He's down at 149 to start his college career. Guys feeling each other out a little bit here in the first period. 30 seconds left. Scoreless match. This was a 5-2 decision victory for Feinsilver at the Keystone Classic in mid-November. And the coaches on either side see both of these guys as among their team leaders. Quite impressive for Artelona as a true freshman to be considered that. That'll do it for the first period. It's scoreless. Artelona has choice. He defers to Fine Silver, and Fine Silver will start on bottom.
Fine Silver takes it down position for the second period. Team score, University of Penn 11, Blue Devils 4.
Talking to Duke head coach Glenn Lanham before the match, and he said Mitch Fine Silver, he didn't want to say he could win it all. He said he's going to win it all. Was very confident Mitch Fine Silver can be Duke's first national champion. And he has had a heck of a season so far. He's up on his feet, but not able to get out yet from Artelona. And there it is. There is the escape. Fine Silver goes up 1-0 after about 30 seconds on bottom. 23, the clock shows. Fine Silver's been racking up ranked wins this year, including 3 of them in the top 10, and then he had a controversial loss in the finals of the Southern Scuffle that head coach Glenn Lanham was not too happy about.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
And he said the key for Fine Silver is just putting together 7 minutes of hard wrestling. He said nobody can hang with him if he goes out there and wrestles hard for 7 minutes. Not much doing for either guy in neutral so far. 15 seconds left here in the second period. 1-0 lead for Mitch Fine Silver, the redshirt senior for Duke. A guy that's been in the blood round at the NCAA championships twice in his career. And not quite enough time to finish up that shot, but that was the best shot of the match so far for either guy. Artelona has choice here in the third period. He will go underneath, start on bottom. Riding time, not much of a factor yet. Artelona has 23 seconds. And Fine Silver gets his chance on top here. And Artelona is out quick. So 1-1. Got 1:45 left here in the match. Riding time's not a factor. We'll see who can score the takedown and decide this one. The redshirt senior Fine Silver versus the true freshman Artelona. Artelona called for stalling there, his first of the match. No points yet, but that just shows you how aggressive Fine Silver's been to draw that call. And he's keeping it up here.
One minute remains in the third period.
Arm spin from Artelona. Not able to finish in bounds, and they go out. Fine Silver was ready for that one. Artelona hit him with it. Could not finish. The crowd's coming alive a little bit. Pretty solid Penn contingent here in the stands. Making a little noise for their guy. Fine Silver in on a shot. That's going to do it. There's the takedown. With 40 seconds left, Fine Silver gets the match's first takedown. Artelona is going to have to be careful. Another stalling call will be a point and basically lend end any chance he has of winning this one. There's the stall call. That's another point for Fine Silver. And that'll do it at our top 20 clash at 149 pounds. Mitch Fine Silver is your winner, 4-1.
Score now, University of Penn 11, the Blue Devils 7.
As you just heard, that makes the team score 11-7 in favor of Penn. They had the tech fall to open things up at 125 pounds. Took a forfeit at 133, but then the Fine Silvers put Duke on the board. A major decision at 141, and then that 4-1 decision from Mitch Fine Silver makes it 11-7. We're underway at 157 pounds. Redshirt freshman Benjamin Anderson taking the mat for Duke against redshirt senior and team captain Joe Oliva from Penn. Oliva in on a shot. Looking for a trip, and that should be 2 right there. That's pretty close to it. There it is. There's the 2.
2 point taken on Penn.
Oliva looked like he might go for a cradle, but Anderson kept him from locking that up and is out quickly.
2 minutes remaining, second period.
Anderson's a guy that's just getting underway in his Duke career. And no points awarded yet. Great fight there from Oliva. Midway through the first period, Joe Oliva leading 2-1. Good reshot from Oliva. Trying to finish here. Anderson doing a good job of fighting. Almost in a full split position. And that is going to do it. There's the takedown there for Oliva, and he's almost put Anderson on his back. Anderson smartly bellies down to prevent giving up any near fall points.
45 seconds remaining in the first period.
Oliva is a 3-time team captain for this Penn Quakers team. Has posted a winning record each of the last 2 years, and just to show his toughness, he wrestled in the EIWA Conference Championship last year with a completely torn triceps muscle. Back healthy, has had a lot of close matches with ranked guys this year, and the coaching staff expects him to break through eventually. 4 losses this season by 2 points or less for Oliva. Short time here for Anderson to get out. 15 seconds remaining. He's going head hunting. If he can pop out his right arm and get out of that, he's got to be careful of how much time he has left. And I don't think he's going to get out now. Too little time left on the clock. He nearly had a big move there.
That completes the first period. Penn leads 4-1 going into the second period.
So Oliva leading 4-1 will start the second period on bottom.
Blue Devils 7.
He does have 59 seconds of riding time, but it is going down for as long as he stays on bottom. Ben Anderson, a redshirt freshman from Mapleton, Utah, on top for the Duke Blue Devils, 4-2 so far this year. Wrestled a couple of matches at 157 last year during his redshirt season before getting hurt. And has not been able to wrestle too much for Duke, but he did impress his coaching staff at the Southern Scuffle earlier this month, placing 8th in his first tournament in a Duke singlet. And he's riding those legs on top, gets a little too high. Oliva reverses him.
They take a 6-1 lead.
And Anderson is out. And Oliva is back in on a shot immediately. And there's the takedown. And he's very close to turning him. There is the swipes for back points. He's got all 4. And looking for more. Anderson bellies down there. And Oliva, they ruled he has not released the lock yet. And there are the 4 near fall points. Oliva's got the opportunity to look for more now. But he runs out of time in the second period. It is 12-2 going into the third and final period of regulation. Joe Oliva leads, and he's got 1:03 of riding time.
Anderson takes down in the third period.
Saw Anderson a little gimpy there, and then ran to the center, so it looks like he is all right. And the referee stops it for injury time. Like I mentioned, Anderson looked like he was a little gimpy at the end of that second period and then kind of ran back to the center, and then the referee noticed something was going on there early on.
Team score stands at 11-7. Penn. We're at the 156-pound weight class.
Anderson slowly working his way back up. But this Duke coaching staff is very high on the redshirt freshman from Utah. A 4-time state champ who they expect to continue to surprise people as he gets older and more experienced in his college career. Limping around a little bit, but looks like he is ready to get back out there and finish this match off. Oliva had choice and wanted to stay on top. And it looks like it's that knee for Anderson, the way he gingerly set himself up on bottom. And Oliva is working on top there. Breaks him down. That's going to be tough for Anderson to get out of, especially if he's only got one healthy leg right now. Oliva working to throw that bar on the right side, gives it up. Anderson bases up and then is broken right back down. Under a minute left in regulation. Joe Oliva of Penn leads 12-2. He's over 2 minutes of riding time. He's got that point clinched. So it's essentially 13-2 right now. And Anderson, you can tell, just out there gutting it out right now. And it's got to be frustrating for him coming off such a good performance at the scuffle. And there's an escape from Anderson. He's not giving up yet. And he's shooting. Got to respect the fight there out of Benjamin Anderson. And he's got a takedown. His first of the match comes with about 3 seconds left in regulation. But it is going to be a major decision, 13-5 for Joe Oliva.
Team score is now 10-15, Duke 7.
As you just heard, that makes the team score 15-6.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin the second half of this dual meet with the University of Penn leading 15-7. We will, coming at the 165-pound class, we got Zach Feinsilver for the Blue Devils. He's a redshirt senior with wrestling sophomore Evan DeLewis.
And we are about to get back underway at 165 pounds. In the duel between the Duke Blue Devils and Penn Quakers. Penn leads 15-7 after the first 5 bouts of the afternoon. In this one, from Duke, Zach Feinsilver, the redshirt senior, with a record of 11-2, ranked 20th nationally by the Open Mat, taking on Evan DeLewis, a sophomore from Penn with a record of 6-7. And Feinsilver is a guy who missed some of the early season matches this year with an injury, but he has come back to place first at the Cleveland State Open and 5th earlier this month at the Southern Scuffle. 1-1 versus ranked opponents. And DeLewis in on a shot, trying to finish here. And Feinsilver not giving it up that easily as he's scrambling around, looking for a stalemate call. And there's the 2 points for DeLewis. So the Penn sophomore strikes first against the Duke redshirt senior. And this would obviously be a big win for DeLewis, as Feinsilver is a former NCAA qualifier. Actually won a match over a Penn wrestler last year. Only a 1 count, no back points there for DeLewis. Tries going the other way, and Feinsilver's not having it.
1:20 remains here in this first period at 165.
And Penn is challenging. They want to challenge those back points, I imagine. Feinsilver did get the escape before it was stopped.
Penn throws out the brick for a challenge. They're challenging a near fall count.
And the referees are going to the monitor to check it out. Roger Reyna, the head coach at Penn in his 21st year, second stint at Penn, threw out the brick and wants him to take a second look at it. Good start, though, from Evan DeLewis, the sophomore from Penn. Comes out, gets the takedown, and very close to getting those 2 near fall points.
Okay, the call stands. There's no near fall point.
No near fall. The call stands after review. So 2-1, DeLewis leads Fine Silver after his early takedown. And he's in on another shot already. Fine Silver trying to sprawl. And now he's looking to score some points of his own. And DeLewis gets his arm around that other ankle, and the referee awards the 2 points. His second takedown in this opening period. And you see the ref counting out. DeLewis is going to have to work up or be in danger of picking up a stall call, and he does. And Fine Silver switches out of it. 1 point escape. 4-2 is the count.
15 seconds remain, and up 4-2.
DeLewis was able to go over a minute of riding time, and he's in on another shot right away on the edge of the mat. 8 seconds left. And he is not going to be able to finish this one, but he does have a 4-2 lead over a fifth-year senior who is 11-2 on the year in Zach Fine Silver from Duke.
Zach Fine Silver will take the top position starting the second period.
And yes, Fine Silver just chose top to start the second period. Not something you see very often. But I think that shows you how good he is on top and how confident he is on top. DeLewis trying to get out of there. He's up to his feet now. He's got hand control, and he is out. Escapes to start the second period and make it 5-2. And he is not shy about shooting. He is in on another one on the edge of the mat. And he's going to have to work up to get the finish here against Fine Silver. Fine Silver going for that far ankle defense. Fine Silver was able to ride long enough to wipe off the riding time point, but DeLewis might be very close to a finish here. No points yet, no points yet. Does look like he has a leg to possibly Turk it if he goes for the crossface. And there is the 2-point takedown for DeLewis. And DeLewis has been extremely aggressive. His head coach mentioned that was going to be a key for the match today, and he is doing it to a T. 7-2 is the lead over Zach Fine Silver. With 41 seconds left in the second period, DeLewis had 49 seconds of riding time when the period started. Fine Silver's out. Makes it 7-3, and he was able to escape before riding time got to a minute. It sits at 53 seconds. DeLewis in on a shot again. Fine Silver sprawled out. Looking for a stalemate, and he gets it there. We'll restart in the center. 12 seconds left in the second period. DeLewis fends off that shot from Fine Silver. And that's the period. We go into the final period. 7-3 lead for Evan DeLewis. He also has 53 seconds of riding time.
Behind 7-3 in the third period.
DeLewis looks like he's trying for a cross wrist. Fine Silver up to his feet. And he's out of there. His fourth escape of the match. That's where all 4 of his points have come from. DeLewis in on a shot. Fine Silver trying to turn it into a 2 points of his own with a sprawl and spin. But DeLewis is locked in on that right leg of Finesilver. Stalemate's the call. DeLewis is up to 1:05 of riding time, so that'll be a point if it stands. And Finesilver's got to get his offense going. DeLewis not letting him, and he's taking the first shot here. Finesilver looking at the ref, trying to get another stalemate, and he does. But if DeLewis keeps being the first one to shoot, it's going to be awfully tough for Finesilver to make up this deficit. He's got to get to his offense, or he's got to start turning DeLewis's shots into offense of his own. Kind of like that. He gets a quick escape as well. 8-6 is the count. DeLewis in again. Looking for that Turk. Awfully close to 2 points here on the edge of the mat. Finesilver trying to fight it off. He's got to watch his back there. And it's another stalemate. So we've got 31 seconds left. Finesilver trails by 2. DeLewis has 1:04 of riding time, so that's going to be a point if it stands, but a takedown and 5 seconds, of riding time from Finesilver will erase that and tie things up. He is running short on time. There's the shot. .15 seconds remaining. Finesilver in on a shot, trying to finish. And he might put him on his back. He did. He got all 4 swipes. He got the takedown, and that is going to be a win at the buzzer for Zach Finesilver. 12-8. What a win. Finesilver knew what he had to do, knew the situation, gets the takedown, gets all 4 swipes, erases the riding time, and it is a come-from-behind win at the buzzer. That also makes the Finesilver brothers 3-0 on the afternoon. As we head into the 4th and final Finesilver, it's Matt at 174 pounds. He will be taking on Brian Krasowski, the junior from Penn, 1-4 on the year. Matt Finesilver is 14-5, ranked 19th by Intermat, 20th by the Open Mat. He will try to keep the Finesilver brothers perfect on the afternoon, and that's going to be a quick takedown for Finesilver. Matt Finesilver has been quite successful in tournament action this year. Took first at the Hokie Open, second at the Keystone Classic, 5th at the Southern Scuffle. 1-0 in dual matches this season. And 2 of his 5 losses have come against number 1, Mark Hall of Penn State. And one of them was a close one, 6-4 decision for Hall. So that shows you the level Finesilver's at. He was, as all the Finesilver brothers, a NCAA qualifier last year. And Finesilver even won a match at the national tournament as a true freshman last season. And wasting no time throwing those legs in on the right side. Now he's going to work on top. These Finesilver brothers are tough on top, very good with the legs, like much of the Duke team. He's got that leg in on the right side, trying to work it. And he is over a minute of riding time now. 135 left in the first period. Fine Silver in control. And that's the first stalling call against Krasowski. Just a warning at this time.
About a minute to go here in the first period. Fine Silver leads 2-0.
Out of bounds will get a new start in the center of the mat with 44 seconds left in the opening period. Matt Fine Silver's up to 1:59 of riding time. Gives up the escape.
Fine Silver gives him the 1-point escape.
And we'll go back to work in neutral.
Seconds to go here in the first period.
Fine Silver in on a shot. Quick finish.
Fine Silver.
You got to like how quick Matt Fine Silver is finishing those shots. No hesitation, quick finishes. And then he gets right to work on top, throwing those legs, breaking his opponent down. Impressive stuff from the 174-pound sophomore. That's the end of the first period. Fine Silver leads 4-1.
Fine Silver leading 4-1.
He has 2:22 of riding time and to first choice.
10.
Duke's 3 wins have come from the 3 Fine Silver brothers, and Matt is looking to make it 4-0 on the day for the family. 15-10 is the team score in favor of Penn right now. Got 4 weight classes left in this one. And Fine Silver is just so tough on top. You see the intensity he's working with. And that's going to be a turn. He's getting back points. Might be looking for some more. He does get the 4. Referee has not awarded it yet. But he has broken the lock. There it is. That makes it 8-1 Fine Silver. He's got over 3 minutes of riding time. And there is no let up in Matt Fine Silver. Second stalling call issued against Krasowski. That'll be a point for Fine Silver.
Fine Silver leads 9-1.
Fine Silver going for a bow and arrow on the edge. He should still be getting back points. There it is. There's the count. And there's all 4 back points awarded.
There's 4 more back points.
He might be looking for a fall here with. He lets it go. And they are out of bounds, but Fine Silver adds 4 more near fall points. That makes it 13-1. And Fine Silver is back in the center of the mat, ready to go, sending a message to Krasowski. He has 4 minutes and 1 second of riding time, 21 seconds left in the second period for Matt Fine Silver, who has been an absolute hammer on top. Got 2 takedowns in the first, has gotten 2 4-point near falls in the second, and has forced his opponent to be called for stalling twice, which netted him an additional point. And what a breakdown that was from Matt Fine Silver. That'll do it for the second period. 13-1's the count for Fine Silver. And it looks like he will choose top as well.
Going into the third period with a 13-1 lead.
So one more 4-point near fall would do it. If he is able to do that, I'm sure that's what Fine Silver will be going for. He's got those legs in a hurry, and there is the turn right there. 2 count, 3 and 4. That will do it. I'm sure he's going to look for the pinfall, but if his opponent's able to belly out, it'll be a technical fall. And that is it. Technical fall victory. An impressive one from Matt Fine Silver. Almost 5 minutes of riding time.
He scores now mounted at 15 all.
That also brings Duke
Now wrestling at 184 pounds, sophomore Caden Russell. He'll be wrestling Robert Ang.
brings Duke into a tie with the team score, 15-15. All 4 wins coming from the Fine Silver brothers. And we have a headlock from Caden Russell of Duke. He's got his opponent on the back.
And 2 near fall.
2 points for the takedown, 2 points for the near fall. Caden Russell, the sophomore, wasted no time. Duke's got all the momentum on their side right now. 1 point escape for Robert Ang of Penn. Little blood on his forehead, so we'll have a stop in the action to clean that up. Caden Russell, 12-7 on the season, his sophomore year. Placed 3rd at the Keystone Classic earlier this season, just missed placing at the Southern Scuffle earlier this month. Already has 1 victory over a Penn wrestler on the season. He beat Ryan Farber at the Keystone Classic, and he's facing Farber's teammate Robert Ang in this one. Ang, a senior from North Massapequa, New York. Russell looking for the 2 here. Tried to sucker drag, got him out a little bit, but Ang is hanging on to that ankle. Russell going to the crotch lock, trying to score from there, but we might be heading towards a stalemate. And we get that call. So a big start from Caden Russell. Headlock, takedown, 2-point near fall. And he's in on a shot here, trying to get the finish. He's got 1 foot off the mat. Tried switching to a double, and instead Ang gets away. Going from front headlock, looking for his offense of his own now. Oh, what a great duck out, sit through from Caden Russell, and he gets the takedown. Impressive move there from Caden Russell. Great awareness, knowing the situation. And he is one of Duke's most improved wrestlers. Last year, he started and went 7-21. Already has eclipsed that win total and is 12-7 on the season. Former Ohio State champion and a high school All-American. And they go out of bounds. Restart in the center with Caden Russell leading 6-1.
Russell leads 6-1.
Russell very quickly approaching the 1 minute of riding time. He's got 54 seconds right now. We'll start on top with 22 seconds left in the opening period. Looking for a mat return. Not able to get it yet. It's hit for a stalling call. His first of the match. He's got to return his opponent quicker, and he needs to be careful of picking up a second one, and that's exactly just what happened. Right at the buzzer, he gets a second stalling call, gives Eng a point.
Starting the second period, Russell leads 6-2. Russell will take the top position.
And these Duke wrestles, I've never seen a team take top as often as Duke is in this one. And Roger Reyno, the head coach of Penn, mentioned that beforehand. He said they are really good on top, a lot of good leg riders, and you see Caden Russell throwing that leg in on the right side immediately. So Russell's got his opponent flattened out, looking for a turn here. He does have two stalling calls, picked him up at the end of that first period. So that is something to watch as we continue to move forward. And as you probably just heard, Eng just picked up his first stalling call of the match. Just a warning, his first. There's a second stalling call against Eng. 1 point for Russell. And he is going to work on that left arm. Looks like he's going to try threading the chicken wing. And if he gets that, it would be trouble for Eng. Russell got that left arm of Eng's trapped across his back. He's got to use that for a turn here. That would be huge. He's currently leading 7-2, but that could be a 4-point turn right there. He's got to go for it. Time is running down. 16 seconds left in the period. Looking for his near fall points right there. Takes a peek at the clock and knows he's got to go for it. And not quite going to get the turn right there. That'll do it for the second period. 7-2 is Caden Russell's lead. And Russell chooses neutral. So that was my mistake on the second period. Eng picked bottom. Seven to 2 is the lead for Caden Russell. And a spin around for an easy 2. He made that look simple. And he is right to work on that turn. That was smooth by Caden Russell. Russell is over 3.5 minutes of riding time at this point. Has only been able to get near fall off of that headlock in the first period, though. He cuts him. I think his coaches want him to go for some bonus points here. He's locked up the riding time point, so it's essentially 10-3. Single leg. He might not have enough room to finish it there. And they do go out of bounds.
42 seconds remaining in the third period. Russell leading 9-3.
So it's 9-3. A takedown would secure bonus points for Caden Russell. And there's a shot and a quick finish for Caden Russell.
Caden Russell.
makes it 11-3, gives him 4 minutes of riding time. It just reached 4 minutes, and we've got 20 seconds left in regulation.
Russell takes 11-3 lead. He has riding time locked up.
Russell not satisfied, still looking for more back points. Not able to get them here. And that's going to be 1 point escape for Eng.
4 seconds remaining. Russell leads 11-4.
And Russell, like I mentioned, does have the riding time locked up, so that will give him a 12-4 major decision.
Wins 12-4. Team score now stands at 19-15 Duke, going in 197 pounds. We got Alex Shank, who's taking on senior Tyler Hall.
19-15 Duke leads. Started off in an 11-0 hole, but have won 5 of the last 6 matches. We've got 2 bouts to go, and here is 197 pounds. From Duke, redshirt senior Alex Shank, and from Penn, senior Patrick Guerin. And these guys are wasting no time getting out there and starting it up with some action. No points scored. And there is 2 points for Shank. He's got Guerin on his back. He's getting counts. He might get a pinfall here. He's got a lot of time, and there it is, the pin. Alex Shank with the pin. 57 seconds into the first period.
25-15, takes the lead, one of the heavyweights.
And that is going to clinch the match. The dual meet for Duke, 25-15 after that pin. They lost the first 2 matches, have only lost 1 since. And here's our final bout of the evening. Arad Fisher, the senior from Duke, versus Ben Golden, the freshman from Penn. Golden, one of 3 Florida freshmen in the lineup for Penn. He's a guy that has a couple of tournament placings under his belt already on the college level. Took 5th at the Keystone Classic, but he's 3-7 on the year. Fisher is 1-2 on the season, won his dual debut of the year, and wrestled at the Southern Scuffle. Fisher's father was also a college wrestler, wrestled for UNC, won the ACC title in 1998, and is a local product from Durham, went to high school at Riverside. Golden, meanwhile, of Penn, was a 3-time Florida State champ and a 2-time NHSCA national champ. He was ranked 8th at 220 pounds by Flow and Intermat Wrestling as a high school senior. But now he's on the college level, taking on an experienced guy like Arad Fisher. And Fisher's a guy who's wrestled all the way down at 184 pounds in his college career, wrestled 197 last year, and is now moving up to heavyweight to help fill that big void left by All-American wrestler Jacob Casper, who is now coaching on the Blue Devils staff.
0-0.
Double leg shot from Golden. Fisher sprawls. He tries to switch off, and Fisher is out, no problem.
Blue Devils are 1-0 on the year with a win over Gardner-Webb. Penn comes in at 1-1. Penn has a win over Maryland, and they lost to Rider 20-18. With 10 seconds to go here in the first period. 0-0 at 285 pounds.
Scoreless first period between these two heavyweights, Arad Fisher of Duke and Ben Golden of Penn. This is going to be Duke's second dual win of the year in 2 duels. They beat Gardner-Webb December 6th, 36-9, and they have clinched this duel. Head coach Glenn Lanham thinks he's got a top 15 team. They finished in the top 25 last year at NCAA's. And he said the top 25 is great, but once you get there, you got to be greedy and want more, and that is where he sees his team. That was a 1-point escape for Fisher to start off the second period. And the improvements this Duke team has made under Glenn Lanham have been impressive. They opened this season at number 24 in the NCAA coaches poll, the first time ever they have done that, and they are accomplishing a lot of firsts under Coach Lanham's leadership. His 7th year at the helm. And a team that had never placed in the top 35 nationally before Lanham came aboard has done it every year since 2016 since. One zero's the count. Arad Fisher of Duke has the lead. Had a quick escape to start the second period, going against Penn's Ben Golden in our final bout of the afternoon. Duke leads 25-15 in the team score. There's a shot from Fisher. He's got less than 10 seconds to finish. Sprawl from Golden. And he runs out of time. 1-0 is the count going into the third and final period. Golden takes bottom.
Fisher takes a top position here in the third period. Team score Duke 25, Penn 15.
Golden is out 1-1. Riding time's not a factor. So we will see a takedown most likely or overtime. See which heavyweight can get to a shot. Fisher takes the first shot. Tries a sweep single. Golden is sprawling. Trying to block those hips. And a stalemate is the call.
Fisher in on the shot. Stalemate. Start neutral.
1:24 left in regulation between these two young heavyweights. Golden's a freshman. Fisher from Duke is a senior. And Golden in on a shot now, has one of Fisher's legs up, looking for a trip. And there's 2 points for Ben Golden, the freshman heavyweight from Penn. Strikes first in the takedown department. Fisher up to his feet, and nice mat return there from Golden. 35 seconds left in regulation. And we'll have a restart. Fisher's got to get moving right off the whistle. He's got 31 seconds left in regulation. Looking for a switch. Golden stops it. Running his feet, trying to get an escape. There's an escape. He's got to get to work. 22 seconds. Shoots right away. And he's on the edge of the mat. And Golden is actually looking to spin and score here. And he gets it. 2-point takedown for Ben Golden, the freshman. 6 seconds left in regulation. Ben Golden leads 5-2. Fisher tries a Granby, Golden stops it, and he is going to be your winner at heavyweight, 5-2. But Duke is going to win the match. 25-18 is the final team score. Duke started off in an 11-0 hole and then goes on a run, fueled by the 4 Fine Silver brothers. And they clinch the win with Alex Shank's pin at 197 pounds. That'll do it from Durham. Thanks for watching on the ACC Network Extra.
Please drive home.